Hello everyone, this is Alana from the Brantford Public Library. I hope you're all keeping safe, keeping well, and enjoying the cooler weather. I'm here again to share some reading recommendations for adults. Today, Chris is going to be talking about the book Florence Adler Swims Forever by Racheal Beanland, and I'm going to be discussing The Institute by Stephen King, which is a recommendation from one of our customers. If you have a recommendation of your own, please let me know in the link provided. Chris?
Florence Adler Swims Forever is Racheal Beanland's debut novel and is based on the true life story of her great-great-aunt, Florence Lowenthal. Atlantic City in 1934 is the setting for this story about a Jewish family who decides to keep the drowning of their youngest daughter Florence a secret from their older pregnant daughter Fanny, who has been ordered to the hospital on bed rest to lower her high blood pressure. The author tells the story in a narrative form, a chapter for each main character in each of the 3 sections labeled Summer Months in 1934. Beanland creates strong and vulnerable characters entrusted to keep this family secret. Parents Joseph and Esther own a successful bakery and believe that hiding Florence's death is the best way to help save Fanny's baby. Fanny's daughter, 7-year-old Gussie, is an exceptional character who is regularly challenged and sadly often kept away from her mother in case she spills the beans. There is also Anna, their boarder, who has been brought to Germany by Joseph as a favor to a former love, to escape Nazi Germany and go to school in America. Another main theme threaded throughout the story is Joseph trying to help Anna's parents immigrate to America. Also, Stuart, Florence's swimming coach and admirer, is saddened by her death, but he eventually falls in love while teaching Anna to swim. Florence is a competitive swimmer whose dream was to be the next Trudy Enderle and swim the English Channel. Unfortunately, while swimming, she drowns in the ocean. Florence is a carefree and light-hearted character in her bathing suit and her signature red bathing cap. She is an unforgettable soul, and even though she dies in the first chapter, her spirit continues to haunt how all the characters grieve. To honor Florence's spirit and help Gussie keep this secret, Stuart, Gussie, and Anna form a secret club called the Florence Adler Swims Forever Society. When I began this novel, I was skeptical that family and friends could keep this tragic event secret, but I was pleasantly surprised. Beanland did a wonderful job illustrating to the reader that the American dream is alive and well, but sometimes there is a cost or sacrifice in achieving our dreams. You can pick up this book in regular print at the Brantford Public Library. I hope you enjoy it.
It sounds interesting, Chris. Thank you so much. So now to take a turn to a completely different genre from that one, our customer review today comes from Jennifer, who recommends the book The Institute by Stephen King. She says, children with extrasensory perception are being kidnapped by a highly organized, government-like organization for the purposes of torture and experimentation. Young Luke Ellis, boy genius, is the threat the organization never could have imagined. A combination of childhood friendship and the need to escape, this story is classic Stephen King in a new setting. Everything is described so well, it leaves the reader wondering if such an institution could truly exist. Thank you for your recommendation, Jennifer. This novel is interesting for a few reasons. One of them being is I've always really liked, especially as a teenager, books and movies where people have supernatural abilities like telekinesis or teleportation. Who wouldn't want to have those, right? I've never really understood why, if certain people in society have these special abilities, why are they always feared and treated with distrust and abuse? Wouldn't we want to learn from them, study them, try to be more like them? It never made sense to me. One book I really liked as a teenager was called The Chrysalids by John Wyndham. It's more sci-fi than horror, but it's set in a post-apocalyptic, post-nuclear war world where leftover radiation has given some humans supernatural powers, and those people are promptly killed. But books like this tend to have indirectly stated ideas about the state of the world. In the Chrysalids, where imperfect people were eliminated, sometimes for just having an extra toe, was written in 1955, 10 years after World War II and the Holocaust. So the author definitely drew from there. Stephen King himself has insisted that his book isn't really an allegory like 1984 or Animal Farm. But when you read it, you can definitely see his mistrust in the government. And if you follow Stephen King on social media, he's quite outspoken about the current American government. So, if you're interested in this book, please put a hold on it today and enjoy. And just a reminder, our 2020 virtual author series is beginning on October 15th with Helen Humphreys at 7 p.m. through Zoom. Tickets are free, so join us if you can. Have a good week, everyone.